Because actors are the face of the films that we watch and they're the people that we associate most heavily with the movies that we watch, audiences will often gravitate specifically to their favorite stars. Which makes perfect sense, and there are so many incredible actors, but I think if you really want to explore and engage in cinema in a really deeper way, you should be chasing and following directors rather than actors. This was inspired by a clip that I saw of Denzel Washington where he was talking about how actors should learn acting on the stage and not in film because film is a filmmaker's medium, not an actor's medium. Now, don't get me wrong, actors are artists in their own right, and they are so incredibly talented artists as well. But filmmaking as a whole is completely dictated by the director, not necessarily the actor. Oftentimes, you don't even need to have the best performance of all time. As long as you give a serviceable performance, the filmmaker should be able to elicit the more powerful emotions through every other tool in their arsenal. Acting and their actors are just one of the tools that they can use. So if the acting is okay, they can use editing, cinematography, camera movements, and music to elevate the emotions of that scene, and you won't even notice that the acting isn't necessarily profound. But the deeper meaning and the core of the movie doesn't always necessarily come from acting. It can, but most of the time it will come from the director's intent. And I also feel like because art is a conversation with itself and it's a accumulation of all the art that came before it, watching a director's filmography is a much better way to engage with a piece of art because you see that core part of the art be expressed throughout the years. Whereas an actor will normally have much more diverse films, which is good, you should watch a diversity of films, but you're probably not going to see a central theme through all those films unless they're a specific type of actor. Now, don't get me wrong, I have my favorite actors too. If there's a movie that has Toshiro Mifune in it, I am watching it. But I'm just saying that if you want to engage critically with film, I think you should be following directors more specifically rather than watching every film from an actor. Also, if an actor is very talented, they will often work a lot with these really incredible directors.